Hey, what's up,
Hey,
everyone? Look at this.
what's up?
Yo.
Look at this. There's so many,
Look at this.
so many Christmas lights everywhere.
Look at this.
Oh
Look
crap.
at it. Yeah, just like there. Lights
Look
down
at it.
here. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Welcome to another episode of the GB Podcast. In case you didn't know, it is Hanukkah season.
I know. Do you remember that? Do you remember the war on Hanukkah? You guys remember that?
Yeah,
Those damn Starbucks cups
yeah.
getting rid of.
They got rid of my blue cup. Damn it! What a weird thing to get mad about.
People have too
No,
much free time.
people just want to be victims. They're
Yeah.
just like, yo, what can I get mad at today? Holiday, happy holidays. Fuck this.
Let me flip this table. Fuck this shit.
Season,
Fuck these
motherfucker.
coconuts. Just like this,
Yeah.
just destroying wherever they are, just because
And it's like-
this is happy holidays.
Like you fucking think Jesus would have joined you in flipping all this shit over and getting all angry? I mean, maybe, but that would have been weird, right? I'd be like, it's not really like you, Jesus. I mean, it's like
Well,
you, but not like you.
the
Better than this.
Jesus was a Karen. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. Jesus was not a Karen. I don't think so.
Real quick, Edgar Percy Slunk. All right, cool. Carry on.
Yeah. So right before we got started, you guys were talking about how like fucking I'm always busy and we can't go yet because it's like it's go time and oh no, Slunk's doing something. I'm always doing something, all right? I'm always doing something.
Hey, just go.
got
I'll
home.
jump in.
I fucking swallowed 4 tacos and an horchata, sat down and fucking started podcasting. You know, like there's no breaks. There's no time to sit down and watch TV, read a book. You know, I'll start to get an argument online and realize I don't got time for this. I just listen to Hassan, get mad that and now I just live through him. My political angst through him.
Your copium, right? The copium is good.
Yeah, the copium. I love the little mask he has. I need one. I do all my copium through him.
Do you remember who Hassan is, Percy?
Is that the one you showed me that with he was reacting to the one girl that was talking shit to the guy on the beach?
Yeah.
And the dude just goes up to just yelling at her for no reason.
It's like my favorite one is the way to tell if someone's a cop, the more thumb-like you look, the more of a cop you are. He's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's funny.
Yeah, and I mean, it is what it is. I could tell a cop from. I mean, I have cop friends, but I can see when it's civilian clothes. Like I just like that's a cop.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
yeah.
Sorry, bro, but it is what it is.
Looking pretty little
cops
sus
have a
there.
Hey, cops have a look. Hey, you know, football players have a look. Basketball players have a look. You know, people got looks.
You, my friend,
know,
are
like,
a cop.
I can tell you probably fucking work at Urban Outfitters. You gotta look like it's just people gotta look. Like that dude serves coffee for a living for sure.
So do people do that with us? Like, oh, they have a podcast. They're streamers.
Yeah,
Nerds, gamers,
nerds.
But they smell like hamburgers and Cheetos.
But he smells like weed. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I aired out.
Yeah. So busy time. And yeah, just live my political life through Twitch's top streamer. Top streamer, right? Isn't he the top now? Isn't he the head honcho?
He was
number one streamer?
He was there for a bit when all the political stuff was going down. He had a pretty high stream. So he's
right.
He stays around the top 10 most of the time.
Right, and it's not going to be the top anymore because the election's over. You know, so anybody left or right, you know, they're going to see a drop in their numbers now because there's nothing to talk about as interesting. Well, I mean, not till Trump leaves because he keeps it interesting. But
it's weird, right? Like,
yeah.
I'd love to see him fumble and fail because I know how much of an asshole he is. It's like, and then while watching Hassan, is like he points it out, like, like you fucking idiot, like you that no one's fucking not, you fucking liar. But like the way he's just going through, he's just making a fool of himself, and I just enjoy watching him make a fool of himself. That's why he gets ratings.
Guess for me, yeah, you're right. I guess for me, what it really, really, really comes down to is fucking pointing out liars, like bullshit liars, people that bullshit. You know, that's a hobby. Don't call it a habit. It's a habit, man.
It's your favorite pastime.
Dude, I love calling out bullshit. Just I don't know why it brings so much joy. And then bullshit on the left too. Bullshit on the right. Bullshit on the left. Yeah. Doesn't matter who bullshit. I just love calling that shit out. But yeah, the copium.
It's worldwide. It could be bullshit from fucking movie producers. It could be bullshit from game makers. It doesn't matter what the bullshit is. It's you sniff it and you're like, that's some fucking deep bullshit right there that you're fucking spewing.
Yeah, or sometimes people bring up something interesting and you go, oh, that's interesting, and then you figure out like, oh no, it was actually this. It's explained here. You go, oh look, that's an interesting explanation, and then you put forth the explanation in front of them, and then they just
like, no.
Yeah, and then
conversation. Let's have a little U-turn and fuck up this this roadway that we're on.
Yeah, it's like, oh, sorry. I mean, that's fine. Some people don't realize that they're being bullshit. So I've given up on arguing with anybody. A lot of people. There's certain people in my life, friends of mine, I just don't argue with anymore. I just don't. I don't. Go ahead.
There's no time.
Go ahead.
There's no time for it.
Go ahead. Start marching with those proto-fascists, Proud Boys, like. Go ahead. I mean, you're gonna get,
just be wrong.
Eventually, the cops have to.
I'm going to be happy over here.
Yeah. Look, the threshold for riot police to break up a riot is based on your skin color. Like, sorry, it's just the way it has always worked. Mm-hmm. But there is a threshold, and they will cross it, and it's gonna be ugly. And if my friends want to be there, I don't know. That's their own problem.
It's gonna be a fun time, Slunk. That's like we're having now,
So this morning, I became unusually obsessed with some like bullshit. Like, just I don't even know why things like this get to me. I really, really don't. I don't understand it. I guess in LA, it's just always like a run, go life. And I had a really busy morning, and I had a lot to do. And I just had a long day ahead of me, and I knew it. Like, I was just like, I just want to fucking do it. And when that happens, like, I don't tend to do things that are good for me, like exercise or read or eat well. And so it's already frustrating to know that you have shit to do, that you have to make a decision. Like, all right, I don't have a lot of time to drive around or to make breakfast. I'm just going to go to Jack in the Box, which is right there.
Delicious.
And just pick up something on the breakfast menu. And so I've got this shirt that I like on. Mm-hmm. And I get the sausage burrito, breakfast burrito.
Incorrect.
What, you don't like it?
No. I see that. I've seen the future. Go ahead, Slunk.
It seems like a good driving, thing. It's a burrito.
Go ahead, Slunk.
It's a burrito, sure. So I'm trying to I have a stick shift, so I'm trying to crack open the orange juice that I got, which is like, it's like the cartons. It's like a carton, I failed on one side, and it's a carton. If you fail on one side, that's it. Like, you got to try the other side. And so I'm trying to stick shift, and then in between traffic breaks and gears, I managed to get the other side of the orange juice open. I'm like, oh, thank God, I was thirsty. Took a sip, and it was a hash brown, so I started eating the hash brown. I was like, I'll take the burrito last, right? Mm-hmm. So I finally get the burrito open, and I'm eating into the burrito. At first, I'm really hungry, so I'm like, it's not so bad. And as I'm getting farther down the burrito, the problem with the burrito is that the farther down the burrito you get, the less integral its structure is as a tortilla wrapped food. And said food starts to become unstable. And so as I'm eating it, I'm like, I don't even know what's in this. I really don't. I just know sausage is in it. I don't know what else is in it.
Egg.
Maybe.
Cheese.
And I'm like, why is this fucking burrito so juicy? Like, it feels like I'm drinking cheese. Cheese, like, why is I drinking cheese out of my burrito? And
flavor.
I'm getting to the end of the burrito, and I'm getting kind of desperate because like it's starting to like fall apart. But I realize that I'm hungry, so I'm trying to get it all in my mouth. And so then I do like this maneuver where I unwrap the wrapper with one hand, and I squeeze the burrito out, and I go to shove it in my mouth, like the last of it. And in that motion, like one little piece of like sausage covered in cheese just landed on my shirt. And like I immediately like wiped it off, like, huh, like a spider just landed, on me.
Oh, God, like, no.
And that grease stain was on my shirt all day long, and there was no getting it out.
Over.
Yeah.
And it's like dead. Yeah. And it's like in your peripheral, so like every time you turn a little bit and you see it there, you're like, motherfucker. Yeah. Like
it's just mocking you at that point, laughing at you like ha ha ha.
And I couldn't stop thinking about it for like 4 hours.
Because it's laughing at you. Because every time you turn, it's just like
Eventually I got some Dawn dishwash and threw it in the washing machine. But
I thought you were gonna get got right there when you were talking about that pool of cheese and oil. Because that's how I was going. Oh no! Because Jack in the Box burritos are good, but again, like exactly what you're saying is like all that slop goes down to the bottom, and it's just it just gathers because the burrito, and then Slunk is exactly right. The bottom part of it, the tortilla, it becomes like a napkin, and it just like soaks through, and you get that grease line that goes over here. And you're like, oh, how? Why?
You're trying to lick your hand. And
yeah. It's like there's napkins right there. This is faster. This is
what I thought messed up was when you said you were trying to open the orange juice. I'm like, Jack in the Box. Oh, I know those cartons. You're gonna make the same mistake everyone does, is try to open from the side. There's a hole in the middle that everyone forgets, including myself. That's where the straw's supposed to go. You push it with your thumb, straw goes in. Always forget, struggle with the fucking carton, and then finally get it open, and you realize, I'm a dumbass. The fucking hole was right there just to push forward.
I did see the hole after I failed on side one.
Yep.
But I couldn't get enough leverage while driving stick shift to pop it open.
And then that was the second thing when you said stick shift. Okay, doesn't matter what he does, something's gonna mess up. When you're driving stick shift and heating, it's a fucking mess.
It's like those fucking people that like fucking play like a harmonica and a guitar and cymbals on their knees. Like,
no, I like stick shift. Were we just talking about this like a week ago?
You gotta learn how to shift with your elbow, Slunk. You gotta hold the burrito and then learn how to shift with your elbow and then continue.
It's just you just learn how to deep throw a burrito, and that's what can solve all your problems.
That too.
Deep throating is very useful.
No oil, no.
Those fucking burritos are gross, dude.
Whoa!
Don't hate on. I'm with you on that. It's
they're messy,
and they're terrible for you and disgusting. But don't you dare say that they're gross.
When I order a wet burrito, I expect it to be wet on the outside, not wet on the inside, man. That shit is weird.
It sounds like you got a sausage, egg, and cheese. A sausage, egg, and cheese. It's like
getting sausage and putting it in a bowl of milk. It was nasty, dude. I mean, it tasted fine, I guess. Could have used some like tomato or something.
There's a sauce with this, Slunk. There's a salsa that comes with it that I never use. I just throw it away.
I couldn't use it. I was too busy driving and eating.
Does it have potato in it or no?
I think so. Yeah, I think it had like crispy potato.
I want to go to the Jack in the Box website.
Because usually that absorbs it, but guess not.
Nope.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe on a normal breakfast burrito, not on the Jack in the Box one.
I could have changed the oil with the fucking burrito that I had.
But Jack in the Box has a new club sandwich combo. It's a fried chicken sandwich, 100% all white meat. with mystery sauce.
Wait a minute. Wait.
I guess I could have gone with the regular item, but it was breakfast time.
Should have got the croissant, which those are good.
It probably would have been less messy. I just couldn't get over the fucking Jack in the Box stain on my shirt. I was so obsessed with it. I hate that. I hate that.
It's like you're saying.
I get you, man.
I can't just fucking let it go. Like I gotta.
I bet you saw someone. You're like, I'm sorry for the stain. You apologize immediately. Like I didn't mean to have this as I was coming.
Dude,
like pledging allegiance to the flag all day long. Like
I understand. Slink. I've had instances where I've driven all the way back home to change my shirt. Like it's frustrating. It's one of those things where you're just like, mother. And the thing is, people don't even notice it until you point it out. But in my head, I'm like, they're looking at it. They're fucking looking at that stain. Look how like a slob I look. Fuck.
Yeah, like the slob I am.
Yeah, slob I am.
Like I already know I'm a slob, but I don't want people to know that I'm a slob.
Exactly. So I understand, Slink.
So you know, guys, I'm moving out, right? I started to throw away clothes, and I got rid of clothes. Well, I got rid of clothes that, so like black. Like especially black clothes that are like super faded. I'm like, dude, this is this
is now this is
why
gray
do I
now.
have this, man?
It's not black anymore. Yeah. It's just gray.
Like it looks like you haven't washed it. Yeah, you're on national television internet right now, and
like I
hate it because
I go the other way. I feel like I watched it too many times and fucking. Gone? Just why is it?
It's hard to let go of things.
Oh yeah, I have a couple shirts there that have a couple like they have the holes at the bottom, and I'm like, is that moth or is it just I've had this shirt that long, but I can't get rid of it. I'm like it's so comfortable. Like it's my shirt.
It's my shirt.
Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you this about stuff like that. It sucks to get rid of it. But you fucking forget about it like in a week. You forget you ever had it. You don't even think about it. Doesn't even cross your
until you see a picture of yourself from the past and you're like, what the fuck happened to that shirt? Oh god, I got rid of it. God damn it.
I mean, if it was like a really cool shirt, like a limited edition band shirt, yeah, I get that. Like that's it. Just band shirts, nothing else. Everything else is stupid. You can just order on Amazon. Everything else is stupid.
Oh, you like that thing? That thing's done.
Yeah. Just go order on Amazon. Fucking shit.
Well, there's two shirts that aren't band shirts, but they were limited edition that I like. That I'm wearing. And they probably seen it on the stream a couple times. It's my Harry Potter shirt, and then my Dumbledore shirt, and they're both they glow in the dark with the Patronuses. But the thing is, it was only limited edition with that company, Turtle Tea, and you can't find them anywhere anymore. It's like, I don't want to get rid of it. And it's like already cracking. Like half of the thing glows, half of the thing doesn't glow anymore. I was like, fuck, I don't want to get rid of it.
I'll find it.
I sold a hole in it. That's how much I like that shirt. It had a hole, like sold it, and now it looks like a little butt crack on there.
It's a t-shirt.
It's a t-shirt.
Well, my suggestion would be once it starts to really get gross, just cut out the parts that you like and
then put on another shirt.
Then make a pillow.
I think about making, yeah. Well, not me because I can't sell for shit, but as a beater, like, can you make something with this? A quilt, a pillowcase,
a quilt of
another shirt. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, so I was on Reddit just because it's Reddit, and it said one of the topics was what are some things that you thought were cheap as when you're growing up and you realize it's expensive as an adult, right? And some of the things were like groceries, owning a car, and then someone put up curtains, and I'm like reading, I'm like, yeah, curtains are fucking expensive, and they broke it down was, oh, it's because you have to. It's not just the material; it's the work that goes into to making the curtain, and then that broke down into like, someone goes, yeah, but that's nothing compared to how expensive quilts are, and then I'm like, that's right, and you look at it, and it's because material is expensive, but then it's hours upon hours upon hours to make this giant quilt. People don't realize that; they just think, oh, it's just a blanket, but no, like. That's why they're so expensive. For a nice, good quilt, you have to, like, understand you're gonna spend a lot of money.
How much?
Like a good quote will probably get you over $500. Like a nice. But remember, these are quotes that are handmade and et cetera, et cetera. So what about you? What is something that when you guys were young, didn't realize until you were like, holy shit, this is expensive?
Going to a theme park?
Oh, that's a good. That's very, very true. You understand why you buy no souvenirs, nothing there.
Yeah.
Like
Where
$98. What the fuck?
That's why you took a fucking igloo full of lunch food.
Yup.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's why we ate lunch in the parking lot. Because you poor motherfucker, we're pretending to have money right now. So shit.
We barely afford the entrance.
Yeah.
I always had the school discounted ones. It was like $42 or something like that, and I'm like, $42 is fucking expensive. And then you realize, holy shit, how much are these?
What else? What else?
When I saw was, yes, that's one I saw too. People, when you're little, you don't know. Oh, I went to the movie. Let's go to the movies, and you realize it's paying for all your kids plus the.
The thing with me, I think, is that I grew up in the ghetto where it's the 2 or 3 movies running in one theater, and you get like an all-day pass for like $5. But it's ghetto as fuck. It's like kids running around and shit. It was in Highland Park. So like, I saw Small Soldiers and either a Mariachi or Desperado, one of those. It was somewhere around that time. But and I saw the end of Small Soldiers, and then it led to the other movie, and then I saw the beginning of Small Soldiers. It was great. I know exactly what's gonna happen. That's how we get there. It was the journey that matters this time. I made it like to a Pulp Fiction movie.
Funny.
The one that I was like, that's true, is going out for dinner with the family.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Like you don't realize, like,
yeah, man. I mean, I don't go out to dinner to take families out. I just take my, every now and then. I pay for the bill. But yeah, even for 2 people, it's like that's probably gonna spend like $50 if you have a drink. Yep. For sure. Dinner and one drink, $50. I've gone out and spent like $100, man. Like, and I'm just like, that's crazy. That's a lot of money, man. That's like. It's a lot. Even in today's economy, that's funny, dude. Well, you think about like how many groceries you can get a whole week's worth of groceries for yourself. Or you can get one fucking dinner,
delicious meal right now that you don't have to cook. That's served to you.
Yeah.
Who else is gonna dip these sauces into these chicken bites?
Definitely spent too much money on comic books. Mm-hmm. Like basketball cards, just like shit that was just wasting money.
You're just burning through money. You were going the other way with it. Like, I have the collection of 300 cards. Don't know where they are.
I don't know where my baseball cards are. I have no idea.
We're just spending money on cardboard, and it's like, how dare you? Like, you guys are comic book people. It's like you're nerds or whatever, and it's like. I mean, I get it. The stories are good, but the cards?
I don't know where they're at.
There's really nothing there. And I mean, in terms of
I was thinking about it, like
story value.
Like right now, I love like all the stuff I have, but I don't want to go and get more stuff. Like I am done with it. Like getting more things. Like,
yeah, you're full of stuff.
Yeah. Right now, there's the other side over there of stuff I just don't use. Like, there's at least wall of stuff that people can see, but the other stuff is just there. It's just no point.
I mean, there's like I've been like obsessing over videos of people's home setups for their computers and stuff, and their gaming rooms and their battle stations.
They're so good.
And there are people with like walls full of pops, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like 3 levels of Funko Pops, just walls and lines, and it was like 200-300, and it's and every time you see somebody with a big old decorated room with lighting and a massive computer and TV and chairs and toys and like posters and 6 monitors. I'm like, what the fuck do you do for a living?
Like, I organize my room. I just invested in my room. That's all I do.
Damn, dude. Like, what do you do? What is your life? Who are you? What do you dedicate yourself to? That you have so much money and time to just do this on top of earn the money to be able to pay for this, man. It's wild. It's wild, dude. I mean, Percy's room is pretty legit. Look at behind him. Even though it's a green screen, nobody knows that. It's an actual picture of his room. You managed to do the comic book thing, which was really cool. I like that because
I made those stands,
and you made the stands.
Yeah,
so that's
because they're expensive as shit. I looked online. And I'm like, all right, this is way too expensive for just wood or just this. I'm gonna make my own. And then I was spending like a third of what it would have cost me if I would have got them.
And then you got one shelf back there with some paraphernalia and a ukulele. So it's nice. Like, you got a nice setup. It's pretty simple, but man, you gotta understand. Like, you probably spent like $20 back there. These guys are like, I'm seeing these pictures and I'm seeing at least with the computers and the lighting, at least like $4 to $7 grand, $8 grand.
Like, taking away the computers and the lighting, just the whole fucking setup of shells is ridiculous. Yeah,
I see.
The amount of money they just spent on buckets of things, of containers.
To organize like their wires. I love that shit. That shit makes me so hard. I'm like, oh, they know where everything is. All their wires. They got this type of USB in this one, and they have this type of USB in this little slot, and they just pull it out, and it's right there.
You said wires right now, and I'm looking behind my monitors. I'm like, ugh, Slunk will have a heart attack. Like, it's just wires everywhere. I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. Is like, I would just take a weekend to just get some wire ties, disconnect everything, put everything in like nice little neat order where they goes, rewire it, put wires ties, and at least that much.
I think Edgar beats me with wires.
I'm gonna move again. All right, it's gonna happen again.
And that's what I get it. That's what I get it. Like, you know what? Why am I gonna organize all this? I'm gonna take it apart and move it again. Slunk, why?
Because it bothers you.
There we go. That's where we differ. I see it and go, someone should do something about that. Fuck it. Let's just move. That's my solution. Is I just move my desk again.
So, Percy, let me ask you a question. Before B moved in and you guys became a thing and living together and stuff, were you more organized and clean, trying to impress her when you were first dating, and then sort of slacked off, or would you say you've been pretty consistent?
Oh, consistent, super consistent.
Yeah.
She knows I'm lazy. She knows,
like the illusion of being organized.
Yeah, like
you're good at hiding things, but not actually organizing it. Is that right?
See, yeah, but she can't say anything because I've seen her office and that is a mess. And I'm just like, so what's going on here? She's like, don't judge me. Everything has its place. I'm putting this over here. But I'm like, all I'm saying, I don't want to hear this later when you see my office. But I beat her is in the car. Like, my car, I try to keep it as nice and clean as I can. Good Lord, when you see hers, it's one of those like how do you live like this? Like, what is going on here? She's like, everything is fine. I know where everything's at, and I'm like, oh my God, you're like, it's like what a guy equivalent to a room is you in your car, because she's just like, I know where everything's at. Everything's there. This. And I'm just like,
back in the day, I understand when I was driving a lot more. I understand the struggles of trying to keep a car clean. I was like, you're going in and out of it a lot. You're picking up papers. You're dropping off papers. You picked up food and you brought food from home. You left the containers in the thing. And I'll bring it back in tomorrow when I come in tomorrow. I forgot to bring it in. I'll just bring it tomorrow. And shit just adds up and it adds up. And you go, what happened? It's been 4 days. I cleaned it. It was just clean.
Edgar, I found a banana peel. Banana peel in her car in a freaking cup thing. And I'm like, what is it? She goes, oh, I had breakfast yesterday. And I ran out of time. And I was going to clean it later. Like, I understand if it was just like a soda bottle or water bottle, but it's a banana peel.
I don't want to go into work holding a banana peel. I'm opening the door and I'm still holding this, waiting for a trash can. Where's the trash can? I'd rather just go and throw it away when I know the trash can is, and I don't have to be embarrassed holding a banana peel. What are you doing with the banana peel? Did you have breakfast? No, this is actually from yesterday. It's hard to explain, Percy. It's easier if you just have it in your car and you deal with it when it's your time. But now, I just don't take anything in the car. It's like it's just easier. Anything that goes in the car needs to come out.
I remember I got in your car once after work, or I forgot what it was. I had something, and you're like, just throw it in the back, and I'm like, so what do you put it in the sea? And no, throw it in the back.
I'll tell you exactly what it was. It was those manila folders with like a bunch of papers in it. And I told you, just throw it in the back. Go ahead.
But I'm like, okay, do I put it on the sea? Do I put it under the sea? Like, no, just throw it back. I'm like, what do you mean? And he reaches over, grabs it, throw it back, and he just throws it literally behind him there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I know it's in the back. It's in the back. No one's gonna go back there.
It was back when I had like an open truck, so it's like the front seat and then like the back seat, and then the very back is all open, so you could just throw shit back there. So I just fucking toss that shit all the way
to the very back of it. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's in the back. I know where it's at.
It's shit that I'm gonna throw away eventually. And it's funny.
You never pass up an opportunity to be funny.
We got in the chat, Slunk. We got
a chat.
Killer Zen saying, "How about you, Slunk?"
Oh no, I'm pretty clean. I would say my cars are less clean. Just because it's a mess, like in terms of the exterior and stuff falling apart. You know, it's an old car. It's got a lot of cosmetic issues.
Has experience,
but I do wash it.
Character.
Like once every few weeks, and what I want to get is I want to get a vacuum. I do definitely want to deep clean my car, but my car's kind of not that clean right now. I want to like shampoo everything, you know. But
get a full detail.
But like my room, I need to keep my space clean. Like even right now, my desk is a mess because I rewired everything to stay connected for these next few weeks before the move. And I was like legit before the podcast started. I was legit thinking about disconnecting and rewiring my desk and putting all that effort just for like 1 week. Essentially, like a week and a half.
One more ride.
Yeah. I just can't. Like, it's hard for me to like have mess and do work in the same place. And I've been working in my house for 10 years, so you know, I just kind of made a habit of it. I wasn't always that clean, but
you're not clean. Like you're clean, but like your mess is an organized mess. It's like this is a mess because I'm gonna clean with it later. Like no, when you do have a mess.
Look, I make my bed. My bed, and I fold my clothes. And everything has a drawer, you know. But I'm not like the guy from Look Who's Talking, you know, from the Bad Dream or whatever. Where he's like, this drawer is for the white socks, and this drawer is for the colored socks, and I don't know, he like calls him an idiot or something. Like I'm not that crazy about it.
Like my room is a mess. I never fold my clothes. Everything's everywhere. What's up, Dwayne? How's your room, Dwayne? Is your room a mess? I'll show you right here. Look at this. You want to see how? This is stuff that got washed today. You see that right on top of the drawer, right there?
Yeah, that pile.
That's the clean pile.
Yeah, it's clean. It's just, I know where it is, and I know where it belongs.
I mean, I've done the thing where I've been really tired, and I got my clothes that were just clean, and I put them on my computer chair, and I went to bed. I've done that, and I'll wake up in the morning and fold them. But
and then you move it to the next pile, to the next place, and the next place, and the next place.
Yeah, like then it goes from because everybody's quarantined right now. Then it goes from your chair back onto your bed, and you get to work. And then it's nighttime. It's time to move it back until there's no clothes left, and no problem.
Let's see, Dwayne is saying that he's balanced. I was fold, but sometimes those two processes take. Oh, he had time to fold, but sometimes those two processes take some time. Look at the society as well.
Look at this dog. Look at this dog on the stream.
Freaking came into the room. I forgot to close it. I had it like just like it's almost closed, but not. And something like
you're breaking
scratched my leg. I was like, "What the fuck was that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's you."
Guaranteed. Hold that dog up closer to the camera till it becomes a thumbnail of this live stream, and we'll get more viewers. There you go. Look at that. Instant viewers.
This evil dog.
Oh, she's such a bitch.
Still taking over Oriole's space.
Oh, dude, like poor Oriole's asleep. It's knocked out on the little bed, and then she sees him. Oh, you can't be having fun. So she'll sneak in slowly, get to his face, and start licking him and like pushing him. And... Oh, hey, what was that?
It was in from 25 bits, doggo bits.
Woo, for the. See, hey, look, you got bits. You got some bits. But yeah,
the working dog.
But she'll freaking just starts punking him and starts like messing with him. He gets mad and growls, and she knows he's not gonna bite her. So she just lays there like with her stomach up, and he just like doesn't know what to do to her with her. She's such a
bitch. What'd you do?
Not the orphans. Not the orphans.
Excuse me, lady. Not the orphans.
Did you get
all right. Here, let me go put her outside.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, Dynamite's still going.
How did you know?
How did you know?
Donuts.
Bought a bunch of stuff. Bought a couch. We bought a chair.
Wait up. We got Dynamite back to back.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, lady.
Not the orphans.
What doesn't wear shoes? Crocodile shoes? I forgot.
How did you know?
There he goes.
Donuts don't wear alligator shoes.
Donuts don't wear alligator shoes.
Alligator shoes. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kurzin and Dirty Dwayne for that back to back. And Dirty Dwayne right there. Donuts don't wear alligator shoes. Bye, bye, bye. Bye.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the big move, man. We're getting set for the house.
Couches.
Adulting hard.
Adulting is hard.
Hard AF,
expensive.
Man. Yep.
What's left on the checklist?
What's on the checklist? Let's see.
Oh, you can tell us what you already got then. If you don't know what's left on that checklist.
I got it right here. I got the checklist right here, but I'll tell you what we got. We got the fun stuff, man. We got a couch for the living room.
Nice.
I think it was like 85 inches.
Yeah.
We got a nice chair that's gonna be known as Carla's chair. Because she fell in love with this chair and needed to get it. And
until Slug knocks out on it.
And we got it rocks like back and forth. And like and it swivels and it's all really smooth. It's nice. I'm already there. We got a TV.
Yeah.
Nice. 85 inches? How many inches?
70.
Nice. Damn.
Yeah.
You just do Edwin's? Hey, we're just taking this with us. You won't miss it.
Yeah, we'll swap it out with the cheapy 70 inch.
He would even know. Be like, something's a little off. All right.
You got a vacuum?
Yeah. No, we didn't get a vacuum. That's on the.
Oh, that's on the need on the to-do.
Yeah, we got a vacuum, trash bin for the chicken, dish drainer, paper towel holder, a blender
for the chicken.
Pan,
wait, back it up. Chicken?
Silverware, knives, dish towels, bathroom trash bin, toilet brush, toilet plunger, soap dispenser. You gotta keep the soap suspended.
I'm so confused about this chicken.
Yeah, you got a chicken?
Bathroom floor mat and bath towels. That's on the list so far. And Carla's been doing the work of making that list for us.
Making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out if you're moving in on Christmas.
So that's what's going on. That's what I've been up to. And like honestly, it's really tiring. It's pretty exhausting. It's like,
how many stores you been to?
Well, we've been ordering most of the stuff online, but actually no, we haven't actually been ordering any. Maybe like half of it. But went to Best Buy to get the modem.
Yeah.
I ordered it delivery, the TV, because I was like, why the fuck would I pick it up, take it home, and then just have it in a box, and then have to take that fucking gigantic box to the new place? So I was like, nah, just get it delivered. And then we went to Living Spaces to check out furniture.
Living
Which is interesting, which is very interesting. And so I don't know if it was the last podcast or if we were talking about it while we were playing Apex or something. I can't remember. But Percy suggested, well, if you go to Living Spaces, go to the section with the cheap prices. There's a section for that.
Yeah, Richard.
Richard? Yeah.
Yeah.
So second fun game night. So we're like, all right, cool. So we go to Living Spaces and we make a left as soon as we get inside and we're checking out stuff and we're like, oh, this is interesting prices, and like, oh, let's go find the section like where the cheap prices are, like where is it? Maybe it's in the back, they don't want people to shop there. So then we start to go where all the other couches are and we were like, oh shit, we were in the cheap section. This is all really expensive stuff. Oh damn. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Right.
We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know.
I put things in perspective.
Furniture. Let's go back to our first conversation. Furniture.
That's true.
Yeah.
At least decent furniture, because you can find that crappy furniture, driving down the street and you have people selling in the front yard and you take it home and you realize, oh, these pillows don't come off the couch. And why does it hurt when I sit on this?
Are Lazy Boys still like top tier? I just know that because of basketball. I don't know if it was really ever like, the best.
Excuse me.
Salud. I think so.
Yeah.
They're nice. They're expensive. And they're comfortable.
Lazy Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess what we got was in lieu of a Lazy Boy, the chair that Carla got. Yeah. But, I'm going to fall asleep, like, on the floor anyways. We got a carpet. It's carpeted. So I haven't lived in a carpeted place in 5-6 years, so that'll be fun.
Remember, no Kool-Aid in the living room. No, nothing gets drip. Everything gets eaten in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm done with having carpet on my room. Like I want less carpet. Like none.
Yeah. Well, at least for audio, it'll be good. So there's that. Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out my workspace area and her workspace area and the kiddos' workspace area, which is going to be in his room. He's going to get his own room, and we're just figuring all that stuff out. So
nice.
The desk build out will be possibly very interesting and glorious. If it's interesting enough to make a video about, I'll probably make a video about it. I don't know if I'll live stream it because I don't think it's interesting to watch people work on their room. But maybe it is. I don't know, dude. I watched Bahamut live stream and put together his gaming chair, and it was very nice. So
I was gonna ask: are you getting everything at once, or is this a piece by piece construction?
I would like to get everything within the first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of it's right now. We just need to measure everything out, and then price everything out so we don't overspend, and do it right the first time.
Yeah, remember, measure once, cut twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're in that. We got to get the tape measure out.
And then what is it? Okay, I think it's 10 and 4 little marks. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's
but
exciting.
that's all.
Like
that's
going somewhere new. Like I've been in the same house since I was fucking a baby. So since 88, 89, somewhere like that. And I had thoughts of moving out early on, and like when I was around probably like 24, 25. And then my dad's like, you could just like save more money if you just stay at home. And I'm like, you sure? He's like, yeah, okay. And it's just like the conversation never came up again.
It was decided on that fateful afternoon.
there was a time where my life path would have changed.
We wouldn't even know who you would have been, man. Who knows what could have came of you?
Who knows?
Yeah,
And now
but
you have me.
yeah, but Percy, you haven't moved either.
Well, technically did, remember? Going to college, lived
That
in
was it.
dorms, then lived in an apartment, and then I came back and I was in the same boat as Edgar. I'm like, after college, I'm like, I'm gonna move out eventually. And then life was like, no, you're not. You're staying there, and then you have a mortgage now. They're like, wait, what? And then basically I ended up taking over the house mortgage, so I became a homeowner. Yay!
Congratulations.
No, it's expensive, damn it.
Congratulations.
Part of me like, maybe I should move somewhere else because this is expensive.
You're gonna go to Texas with all the other billionaires.
Thought about it, but then
You realize you weren't a millionaire.
yeah,
can't just pick up and move like that.
Like there was
let's go to Idaho, guys.
there was the slim thought of back in the day when I'm like, maybe I might move to Denver. Because at the time, the company I was working for was like, "Oh, you should come out here. We'll help you with this, this, and this, and this." But then I'm like, I don't want to. There's snow out there. There's real weather. I can't deal with that.
There you go.
You guys don't ever see yourself moving out of LA?
I can't see myself. Like
as of now, no.
No.
But is it
especially because it's mostly because okay, the main reason why I wouldn't want to move is because of my family, because my brother and my nephews, and then B, because of her family, like her sister and her parents are here and they're not gonna go anywhere. I think if I was single and my family wasn't around here, it'd be easy. Be like, I'm out, fuck it. But what about you?
Because you could just sell the house and just fucking buy a mansion
in nowhere because there's nothing else there.
Just
but
like
then again,
like Dwayne said right now, buy a spot in Nevada. Let's all go get places in Nevada, close enough to home and cheap enough to feel like a somebody.
I have a friend who moved to Nevada a year and a half ago, bought a house, and now is selling the house and moving to Florida because there's no work there. But I mean, it just means that it depends on your skill set. But yeah, just crazy that I just feel that people could do that. They could just go, well, let's go give Nevada a chance and then buy a house and give it a shot. Like it just sounds so fucking scary to me. I don't know what that is. That to me, I don't want to sound racist, but that sounds like white people shit. Like that you can just like you can just take that kind of risk. I don't get it. Like I don't know what apprehension there is inside of me to pick up and leave and buy a house in some other state just like that. Like no fear of failure or risk or anything of homeless. Like crazy, man.
It's because it's the comfort of knowing like I can always go back home if this fucks up. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't feel that. I don't feel like if I fuck up out there, like that's it. I'm fucked. I'm not coming home.
Yeah. Like that's it. That's all people end up homeless. But no, I mean it's I do want to buy a house, but I do want it to be in California, even if it is crazy expensive and there's a lot of issues with the way things are run here. But like,
let's wait till the market to crash. It'll crash eventually. Buy a house then.
Yeah, I'll go move into Joe Rogan's house when it's like $300K. Yeah. So I'm not even that worried about that. There's a lot of people talking about everybody leaving California, right? Like there's literally gonna be nobody left here, right? Like out of how many people live in LA? In LA alone, like 3 million. So I don't know. Maybe everybody's just going home for the people that moved here. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's like you said, all the people that could take that risk and fail and then go back home. It's probably just what happened, right?
Country road to a place that I know.
I belong.
Yeah, and then like how everybody's making a big deal out of Elon Musk moving, and I'm like,
Where's he going?
bro,
We're going to
you
Texas?
think he's moving? He just all he did was buy a house and then go, I live here now. Like it's like, like he can't own two places. Like what the
His
fuck?
address is gonna be in Texas, but he's
Don't
gonna live wherever he wants.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
forget, people claim homes in like Florida because there's no tax. Was it no personal tax? So be like, yeah, I live there, but literally actually living somewhere else. That way, when
It's
you
like
do your
when you
taxes,
it's like when you use your aunt's address to send your kids to good school. It's just
to get to the good school.
yeah, the good school.
People who want to feel important are moving, says Dwayne.
Yeah, it's definitely like I have enough money that I can get some internet juice off of just saying, "Hey, everybody,
Yeah,
I'm moving. I'm making a big deal out of this." But people are upset, and I get it. But as a referendum on the state as a whole, is like, yes, move to Austin. You're gonna have a great time there. It's basically California. I
Mhm.
mean, it's
Little
not
Cali.
much different. It's little
Mhm.
Cali with the
Keep Cali
traffic
weird.
and yeah. So like in essence, it's everything you like about California with the things that you don't. For now, the problem isn't like inherent like in the place you live or the people that live there. It's just the fact that opportunity brings people, and then people brings issues. And people who grew up in Austin don't like what's happening. They're not happy.
They want their little town back.
Yeah.
With all these
Like a
pop-up
cool little
shops and all
town.
these fucking food trucks and random fucking things around my town. What happened to my good old Texans?
Yeah, and it's just a matter of growth and issues with growth, challenges with growth, I would say.
I saw I saw a video and it was of a dude who's getting mad at people from California because they're moving to Texas. This dude moved from Texas to California, and he was there and he did that shit and he went back to Texas, but now he's mad because the Californians are doing it, and they're like, you left that shit so for the lower taxes, so now don't come over here and fuck up the shit that we have in Texas because you don't want to pay the taxes in California. It's like,
Yeah, be the same.
yeah, but this place is fucked up. So let's go ahead and change the laws over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I get it. Like, I wish I had enough money that those types of tax rates were a problem for me. I guess. I mean,
Deep in the heart of Texas.
yeah. So,
Barking at me?
yeah. But would I want to move to Texas, or would I want to move to fucking Boise, Idaho, or would I want to move to what's another cool spot right now? I mean, my friend moved to Montana, and she says it's chill as fuck. There's all these places that people move to. A lot of people don't want to talk about it because they don't want everybody to move there. Boise was one of them. It was like, hey, shush,
Everyone shut the fuck up, all right?
shush. Don't let people know how cool this fucking place is.
Like,
No.
it happened to Seattle and Portland. It'll happen here too, motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's different in the South. I would agree. I think going up north feels much more comfortable for me. I think going towards Florida, I've been to Florida. I don't want to live there.
Too
Straight up.
sticky?
Too sticky.
Florida just sounds
Oh,
uncomfortable, dude. It's like, how is this? I'm just sitting. I'm just sitting.
The news, Florida man news doesn't fucking help, dude.
That doesn't even bug me. It's the weather that bugs me. Fuck that.
Well, okay, but the Florida man thing it's only because Florida allows you to like any record you can look it up. Like in other states, are like no, it stays private, but Florida lets anyone search anything. That's why it's so prominent. Like there's Florida man everywhere.
Yeah,
it's just
concentrated because of the
well,
yeah,
Florida
easy
man
access.
talks about it. Florida talks about their man. Everybody just keeps their man a secret.
Yeah, there you go. my Dwayne says my pause is from Arkansas and never talks about going back or in that direction.
Arkansas.
Yeah,
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah, that whole section now.
Yeah, that's not cool. I mean, I thought about going to New Mexico. I thought about going to, like, Phoenix for a little while. It looked attractive. Just because of I was like, God damn, it's so cheap here.
It's super cheap, yeah. Arizona's super cheap.
Yeah, so
And it's starting to go blue because of all the people
and-
from Cali going there.
the whole country's going blue. That's what people don't realize. That's why there's more and more blue voters every year. But I, I'm not worried about the personal politics. I'll straight up go up to against anybody in a fucking bar. I don't give a shit.
I'll
I
get
don't
$2.
mind.
Fuck.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But
fuck you, flyover state. What? Woo woo.
but I do care about stuff being around me, and in Cali and LA in specific. There's just a lot of shit that's really close.
There's no Best Buys in Montana.
Yeah, and I mean I don't have to worry about fucking getting snow tires for my bicycle, so I guess that's cool.
That's right. You have to buy a second pair of tires if you have a vehicle.
I mean, I can fantasize about like, I want to live in Maine and like live in a cabin and write a book, like Stephen King shit. But I can't be that reclusive. I just can't. Like, I can't do that. I think at one point in my life, I was like down to just be a monk and live in the mountains. But
we have a friend named Beltran. I saw him post on Instagram. He was digging in the snow. And I was like, nope. And he had like
that's right.
The driveway or the sidewalk or something. And I'm like, how this is your life? You chose this?
Dude, the fact
you're on the beach daily.
The fact that if you want to park your car, you have to dig out your parking section in front of your house because if it snows and you're coming back, like that's things that we don't think about because we don't have to ever deal with that shit. Like really, maybe it's not worth living here.
Yeah, 39 degrees, like shoveling snow. What a choice. He was such a he was a beach Cali kid,
Yeah. Now he's
shoveling snow.
He's trying to become a snowboard boy, I guess.
Is he becoming Johnny Tsunami? From a surfer to a snowboarder?
Is that what happened to Johnny Tsunami?
Yeah. In the first movie. Disney's Johnny Tsunami.
Oh, not Johnny. Not our friend Johnny.
Not our boy Johnny Tsunami, but the movie Johnny Tsunami.
I was like, is this a total part of his life I've not been told about?
Like a snowboarder?
Oh yeah, he was born in Florida, in Hawaii. He was a surfer, and then he ended up moving out to.
Why do I believe it? Why do I believe it? Why do I believe it? Why do I fucking believe it?
Is the money saved even worth it at that point? Yeah, it's like
no, it's not.
shoveling snow. Or
well, look, let me tell you what.
Go for it.
I always think like in our line of work in this part of the country that we live in, like you gotta be a super motherfucking genius and work really fucking hard to barely fucking make it, right? Like you're just struggling out there and everybody's like it's competitive and you're always working and you gotta be super creative and super smart and learn a bunch of shit and you gotta work real fucking hard and you get to pay like $2,000 for like a 2-bedroom tiny apartment. Like it's just a fucking grind, bro. It's a fucking grind to live here, right? And people are doing it. People are grinding that shit out. Meanwhile, what the last 4 years of Trump had taught me is that there's fucking states in this country that you could be a dumb motherfucker and have a nice plot of land and a big old fucking house. And I'm like, I'm doing it wrong. I am doing it wrong. I want to just live in Stand By Me town where there's like 3 streets and people fucking playing tree houses and walk along train tracks and dig up bugs for just simple life.
And then banjos playing in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
that what you want?
It's the
You
simple
walk
life.
by and I hear is
It's it's the simple life until it ends. You know.
Is that what you want?
It's a great
It's
time.
a nice simple life for a week.
Until they find out where you are. Who's this Guatemalan? Like, I think he's Mexican. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. It's all the same.
He's a Southern Mexican.
Did you say watermelon? You one of them watermelons?
One of them watermelons.
Watermelon.
Oh god.
God.
So I've been playing Cyberpunk. I've been the only thing I know in my life now.
You're not even going to 2021. You're already in 2037. Huh? You just took off.
2077. I'm out of here. I mean, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
They talk about the year 2020 in that game, as in like the shit went down in 2020. So
Yeah.
it's like it's a line here and there, you know. But there's some shit going down with the game online. I don't give a shit, but it's just it's things that I see and read, but that don't affect me. Like people on the internet are mad about this fucking game. They said that they're running into crashes, and this is all on the console version or PS4. And they're running into crashes the game doesn't look as good as like that was promised, and it's pretty much garbage, and people want refunds, and people are mad. Like,
You are angry.
yeah. Yes, Percy.
So
yeah.
when you bring that up, like I was reading like I'm gonna get to, you know, I'm gonna get it, and then I saw this review, like I could wait. To me, it's, you know what, I'm gonna let them fix it. It's fine. But man, the hate online, like, it is insane. But you have the you know, the PC Master Race slunks over here talking about like peasants. This is fine for me. It's really great.
I'm having
Meanwhile,
a good time.
PS4 people are like, I can't even shoot someone. Everything's broken. What's going on? I'm like, I'm gonna wait. No.
So being on PC,
What are you more afraid of? Getting the getting Cyberpunk 2077 or getting the COVID vaccine? Which is more dangerous right now?
2077.
It's a bigger risk.
Yeah, 2077. He was gonna wait on the vaccine anyway, so fucking getting 27 right now is a risk. So playing the game, I have run into like a bunch of issues, like say when you get a gun, and it shows up like on the screen, like, you got this new weapon, awesome, cool, and like, say you go into a pause menu and then you come back, that thing will still be on there like for the rest of the day. Like, it'll just be there. And I've had like health bars like stay on there for a long ass time of like enemies I don't even know where they are. I've had cars disappear, floating items. I posted a T-pose guide today on Discord. But besides all that, the game is fucking great. Like, for me, it looks good. The music's great. I'm just driving around, going to mission, going, just enjoying my time, just cruising around. Like, the city looks great. The story's whatever to me, but I'm getting... I was introduced to too much at one time, I think. It's too many characters, and be like, here's everybody. And I'm like, wait, who's who again? Okay, you're him, you're this person, and who are you? Okay, and you're to this. There's people. These people don't even matter. Don't even concern yourself with them. It's the GTA style of it. You know how there's a bunch of characters, but you're introduced one at a time, and it takes their time to get
you know missions to like get to the next character.
Yeah, and it's okay, cool. This one was like, all right, you're in this new area. Here's all the information you need. Here's this person that's in charge of this area. Good luck. All right, cool. You're in this next area. Here's 2 conversations at the same. Oh yeah, another bug. Too many conversations at the same time. So you're having a conversation with this mission, and then some other person is just like walking through and like, hey, oh yeah, and I got this fucking new vagina, and blah, 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 like, so I'm like, all
the
right,
vagina
cool.
3000.
Yeah.
So you're not listening to the person talking to you anymore.
Like,
you're just like, oh, what the?
Wait, what's going on over there? Let's follow this one. So the game right now, I'm having a good time with it. It's just I have to go deeper and see how much bullshit's gonna be there. No crashes, at least like probably like one or two crashes, nothing like major for me. It was like in the middle of a mission or anything. It was like on the way to something else, and I was like, fucking reboot and fucking get to hear that dope ass music at the beginning. Good morning, Night City. And just fucking the jet music just bumping and but yeah, that's my review so far. I don't even know how many hours I have in it. Let's see. Bring it up on Steam right
Well,
now.
you're the only one of us three that has played it so far. So
Yeah, only other
I
person
mean, I'll get to it.
is Surge.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have 54 hours in it, and I'm avoiding like main story mission and just going like doing all the side stories.
54 hours.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Oh, so today I got stuck in a certain area. I was like, where the fuck is the next place I'm supposed to go to? So, all right, let's have this fucking 7-year-old tell me what to do. Look it up on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah. So as I see that, I see a money glitch for the game, and I'm like, it's probably gonna be something stupid. You have to like do all these crazy things. Click on it. Do this one mission, get this one item. You could replicate this item as many times as you want. Infinite money, and the item is like $4,000, and every time you do it, you get around $20,000 until you have to reset the day. I'm like, I guess gotta go do this now.
So you're a trillionaire now in the game.
I'm almost to $1 million. It's
Jesus.
It's really not hard at all. It's you have the item, you go and sell it, and then once you buy the item, that it's $5. And then you buy the item back, and then you sell it for $4,000 again, and then you buy the item for $5, and you sell it for $4,000. It's one of the easiest things, easiest bugs I've ever seen.
Oh my god!
I was like, well, that's fucked up. And it's like,
as you're doing it, man, this really sucks, man.
It got so used to it. I like turned off all the sound for it, and I just put on like a YouTube video. I was like, just was doing it, and I'm like, do I really want to do this? Yeah, I just want to get to the story. I don't give a shit about how I get the money and all that.
Challenge of the game, yeah.
I'm just trying to get to the story. I mean, everyone's already talking about how fucked up this thing is. I'm just gonna go and grab a whole bunch of cool shit and fucking. I'll even fucking turn up the difficulty now. Give me some challenge.
Yeah, that's cool. But you like it?
Yeah, it's a strong 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Compare it to Red Dead.
Red Dead is a hit on all fronts. I don't. The worst thing about Red Dead is online. It was fucking long. No, like online doesn't even. It's not even compared.
Oh, that's not even part of this conversation.
That's
a separate game.
That's a $5 game, Percy. All right.
Sorry, my bad. All right.
The $60 version that I got for Red Dead, the single player, like that hit on all fronts of. Good story, good music. The fucking scenery was great. You cared about all the characters. The worst thing about that fucking game was the controllers. Is like I want to get on my horse and you're gonna punch a lady for no reason. You know, like
you're not wrong. This is that part. You're not wrong.
Yeah, you just want to horse around and fucking this
poor
lady.
Some incredible bugs. There's some incredible videos of like glitches in that game that are very entertaining. I mean, if you're gonna glitch fucking hilariously hard.
Yeah, right now the glitches on Cyberpunk got to the point of people are mad about it. It wasn't because they're so often. You're like, fuck this thing, and I think Red Dead was few and far between. You're like, that's fucking amazing. That's a bug right there. Good job, Red Dead.
People, the optimistic people are saying they're comparing it to The Witcher, where Witcher 3, where when they came out, it was buggy as hell, and it sucked. Yeah. But eventually, it became Game of the Year. Like it was the story and the gameplay and everything within it. The lore was good enough, and that once everything got fixed, everyone realized, oh, this is a fucking great ass game. So people are saying, like, look, just wait, let them fix through it, and you're gonna have another Witcher in your hands with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is gonna be great. It's just right now, be patient.
Yeah, but they've already released statements saying the PS4 and Xbox current gen is never gonna be as good as anything from the future ones. Like they've already put that out, and this is they said if you guys want refunds, go ahead and get a refund from Sony or Microsoft, wherever you got your refunds from. If that doesn't work, here's an email for send your fucking request here, which that's gonna be a shit show. So
of course it's gonna be a shit show.
That was yesterday or the day before, and then today they released yesterday they released another thing saying Sony is not, and Sony and Xbox are not giving out refunds for the games because I guess they didn't talk to them or something, but they're not giving out refunds.
It's like, I don't know what you said, but we can give you shit back.
So
that's our money.
It's like
my money.
It's like they just tossed a grenade. Like this isn't ours. This is Sony and Microsoft. This is their fault. It's not our fault that you guys gotta get refunds.
They fucking did a preemptive strike. Like, look, we want to give you refunds. Just go tell them and they'll give it to you. If they say no, that's on them.
Yeah, I mean, the clear solution is to get
a PC,
Mm-hmm.
or a 5 Xbox. What is it? Xbox Series X? I don't even know.
I got confused so much along the way. I can't joke about it because
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what this name is anymore.
Here, let me fucking look it up. I honestly have no idea what it is.
It's a PS5 and the next Xbox. That's what I'm calling it.
Next Xbox is a good way of putting it.
Yeah. Saying I want Edgar's shirt. It's a good shirt.
It's a very nice shirt.
Is it a nice shirt, Percy?
I know. Whoever gave you that was a great man.
the greatest of men to give me that shirt.
That's debatable.
One day we'll find out who that.
Yeah. Where Amazing.
You know where Amazing is? The Amazing was during the Game Awards, where
what happened at the Game Awards?
They had a trailer come out, and it was like these olden time dinosaur caveman things, and there's a bunch of caveman people, and out of nowhere, fucking Vin Diesel comes walking out as a caveman as well, and he's going to be starring in Ark 2, pretty much future Minecraft. It's going to be amazing, Verzi. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Get it sold in the hype right now. It's coming 2021. Oh, everyone's going to love it. What's this site for? What's going on? You don't like Vin Diesel?
I need to watch this. Hold on.
I need to see it first.
Nah, you guys don't need to see the 10-minute trailer. It's great. It's fine.
There's a 10-minute trailer?
That's what it felt like. Look, I'll just show you.
Is it?
It's Ark 2, ARK2.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
There, you guys want to show real quick?
Oh, look at him with his tattoos.
Yeah, he's great.
4 minutes.
It's fucking long.
Are you showing it?
No.
Okay, then I won't show it.
Edgar, so going back to the confusion of Xbox.
Yeah.
It goes Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox One X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X.
So what's the problem? Series X, Xbox Series X.
So the current one is Series X or Series S. Series is what you need in front of it.
As long as the word Series.
So Series is basically what the new generation is.
I wonder how many times they're gonna trigger Siri on your phone.
Siri?
Yeah.
Oh god. Hide it right now. But yeah, it's so bad. That's one thing I do appreciate about PlayStation. Kept it super simple.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. PSP.
Boom. Done. No confusion. And then if you want the alternate version, you got the what is it? The Pro.
You got the Pro. You got Slims. That's all you need.
That's it.
You need nothing in there.
How do you guys
Xbox.
feel about Pro, the denomination Pro? Like, is that useful for products to use?
Well, that's the thing too. Like X, like it's just another name. Like I get it; they're trying to sound like cool or fancy for the time, but
Mm-hmm.
like I hear pro and I don't think actual professional. I just think like, all right, what gimmick are you trying to give me now?
Yeah, it's like putting the
Yeah.
word Max on it. Like,
Yeah, oh, that's right. Like in was it the 90s or 2000? Like Max.
yeah. It's a Super Nintendo. It's not just a regular Nintendo, you know.
Super
It's like, how many
it's the
X's does it have?
It's the
Oh,
Max Nintendo.
three. It's got to be 3 X's to be extra cool.
Mhm.
How many N's does it have? 64 of them? Goddamn. I don't understand
Yeah.
any of that shit back in the day. It has 8 RAMs and 16 RAM and 32 and 64 and I guess
Bits?
it looks better.
How many bits it has? Oh, it's got some more bits. Better.
This one has 8.
It's all the bits.
Okay,
Yeah.
what 8 of what? 8 bits. Okay.
8 bits. But when you play, you get more bits, and the game is it's funner. It's more fun.
I guess 16 bits is more fun.
100%.
Holy shit, 64.
It's twice as fun actually if you go from 8 to 16
Oh my
and
god.
32. It's twice. It's 3 times.
Is
and then you get-
Force is fun? 8 is fun?
Yeah, it's that much fun. It's 64 fun. 64 fun.
I just want bit size fun. I just want one fun, please.
One fun, please.
There's too many funs. Right now, I don't even
Yeah.
know. What are we at? 4K fun? 4K bits?
It could be 8K now, right? Isn't it?
I don't think that's the same thing we're measuring.
It's all the same.
I don't think screen resolution.
What is the equivalent today of how many bits we're at? Because last I checked was 64.
Oh man.
What is a PS5 bit? How many 64s do I need to make one PS5?
4K.
4K? 4,000?
4064.
So moving on to what's on. What's on?
What have
What's
you
on,
guys
son?
been watching? What have you seen, Tid?
What's on, son?
We'll talk about it later.
Well-
We'll talk about it a bit. At the very
Yeah,
end.
what are you saying about that? I'm still still watching Clone Wars. I'm about to finish season 2 of it. There's so much stuff in there. I'm like, okay then. And the only reason I started that was because of Mandalorian. Let's see, what else did I start
So
watching?
stupid.
Oh, I watched the Prince of Bel-Air on HBO, the reunion. That was really good, really, really good. I kind of feel bad for Aunt Viv now, the original one, because you did not know the shit she was going through. So you see them like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, Will Smith ruined her life.
Eh, it wasn't
Fucked
him,
her
but she went through a lot.
Fucked her
Like
up.
she went through a lot. And then what else have I watched? Still, same old, Bob's Burgers. The new episode was pretty good. And started
It's
watching My Hero, Edgar. The season 4 with
Mhm.
Brenda, and so much feels.
Where we at? Where
It's
we
so
at, man?
good.
People don't know what
so
we're
we-
talking about here.
So we just finished the overhaul arc,
Okay.
and you realize, oh, you fucked him over at the end. Like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
you really are the fucking League of Villains. Like, fuck. But then
How do
again,
you-
you realize, fuck it, you deserve that shit. Fuck you, asshole.
How do you feel about that, Slink? Well, there's a group called the League of Villains.
Yeah.
League of Villains. Now that's LOV.
That's love.
Now,
That-
yeah, can we just put an E at the end of that?
No. Anyways,
League
Uh,
of Villains. Extraordinary.
so
Extra.
right now we moved on to the gentleman arc,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
It's weird as fuck.
Okay. and we haven't finished it, but I'm like, all right, I guess it's a shift from the previous, because the previous arc was fucking dark.
Mhm.
Poor Eri. So
we're almost done, Percy. We're almost done. I should go
Next
rewatch it
season?
again.
When is the next season? Season 5 coming out? Do we even know?
I think like a movie came out, didn't it?
There's been 2 or 3 movies already.
Season 5, My Hero.
Yeah, but it's good. So good.
So good.
Spring 2021. No exact date has been announced yet, but most spring anime premieres sometime in April. What?
So that means we won't get it till fall.
Bullshit.
Oh, dude. So Sony bought Funimation. So what's gonna happen?
Funimation? So now
Yeah,
we
apparently
gotta get the
people
fucking
people
PSP.
are saying like, so Sony now is basically monopolized anime.
Okay.
Like,
I don't know how that affects me yet until I have to go watch the anime I can't find.
well, you have Funimation, don't you?
No, I have
Crunchyroll?
Or I had Crunchyroll. I don't even know what's left.
I don't even know either. But yeah, Sony straight up just like, we are now the king of anime.
Yeah.
Pay us.
They're putting all the Spider-Mans together and they're getting all the animes together, Percy.
Oh my god. The fucking the Spider-Verse anime? You ready for that?
I don't know what's happening. I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're taking people out of their timeline, or this is like alternate reality versions of them, or this is just a random like, and he's here. Like they haven't said that they're playing Spider-Mans, but they are getting like every fucking Spider-Man and every other character from everything.
I'm gonna laugh if it's gonna be something dumb where like the Tom Holland is watching TV and they're like, Spider-Man. It's just like the ones from like alternate universe in a show on a TV, and they just gloss over it and they show nothing in it ever again.
That's why I think it's gonna be a bigger deal because they're announcing these things. Like I don't think it's gonna be a quick cameo.
It can't be,
because a cameo would make sense. We're like, here's this person out, deuce. We're done.
Damn, they're bringing everyone. Fucking
like fucking Smash Brothers. Everybody's here.
Yeah. Oh, Slunk.
Yeah.
After you yawn, how did you feel about that Smash Brothers trailer?
Amazing, best thing ever to happen in video games recently. Better than everything, and the only console worth getting now is Nintendo Switch. Oh, so you can play Sephiroth on the Smash Brothers. So
I never seen.
When they come out on new characters in Smash, are they free? Like you just get them?
They have a DLC pack of it, so it's like so you have like the base game, which has like a shit ton of characters already, and now with the DLC characters they're releasing, it's like a pack of like 4 characters. So it's like 2 new ones and 2 like shadow characters. There's just alternate versions of characters already released.
Got it.
I had never seen Slunk so happy. I said I've never seen you so happy watching a trailer.
Yeah, one of the fucking greatest characters in video games, one of the greatest enemies, one of the greatest last bosses you could ever fight, and one of the best stories ever told via video game.
One of the greatest finishers in wrestling, Percy.
Oh, when you put it that way, okay, I understand it.
Yeah. That's where it's at, and it was cool. It was a good trailer. They used a lot of the clips from like the video game and the movie and
Advent Children.
The Advent Children and obviously Final Fantasy VII and then they used yeah, it was cool, man. I mean, hey, you guys saw it. It was pretty epic.
Oh, it was epic.
They killed Mario, man.
Yeah, this part where it looks like they stab Mario.
They're like, and then
they strongly imply they fucking killed Mario. It's because Mario dies in a lot of these.
He gets abused in the trailers.
He does. They fucking like knock him off of like a building or like off a cliff and shit like that. Like he always dies. There was one where it was I think Riley from Metroid, the big alien dude, and it's pretty much just showing, you know how they did like the shadow of Sephiroth, like killing someone, Mario dying. They pretty much did that,
Yeah.
but like the tail of this alien thing going through.
And it's like, no, it's in a suspender again. Aw.
It just death.
Mm. So that was cool, and I'm totally down to buy that pack. Post show.
Not gonna lie, I want to switch just to play Smash.
It's just
Man,
Nintendo sucks at fucking at online. They're so bad. Like they just don't know how to deal with it.
Well, yeah, that's what I hear.
There's still a fucking card company that they don't know what that is.
The card company.
It's because everything has to go through them, right? Like it's very much like Nintendo only, no third party software in for anything.
I think they just figured out how to give out friend codes without putting like a 14-digit code.
Jesus.
You know about
so
that
they're in 2007, basically.
So once you sign up for online, everyone gets like a long ass code. It's like, I think it's like a legit 16-digit code, and it's like letters and numbers, and it's like for you to get my friend code, I have to send it to you somehow through a text or find the friend code through Switch, and then we find each other. You can't just search for someone's name or something like that, even though you make one.
So adding your friend is basically like adding Xbox Live, where you have to put that big ass fucking code, basically, per friend.
I don't remember the Xbox Live one.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't remember that one either.
No, just like adding a like when you buy a basically pay online, like you buy the card.
Oh yeah, when you scratch off the back.
Yes, exactly. You got to do that with every one of your friends.
Yeah.
You got to scratch off the back.
It's like, all right, and then if you don't, that's it. You're fucked. You don't find it. You don't find your friend.
And you miss one letter, like fuck.
That fit rough. You're drinking. What you slipping on? Where'd that come from?
From my tacos.
Mm-hmm. Daniel's tacos.
Hmm.
Just staying
So what are you guys looking forward to celebrating this New Year's and Christmas coming up? We're gonna Zoom. What are we gonna do? We're gonna play video games. What are we gonna do?
New Year's, I'm pretty much gonna chill and play video games. I'm not gonna do shit.
I'm gonna try to finish Clone Wars.
That fit rough.
Sounds
And-
good.
and Rebels.
So much TV to catch up on.
So much TV. We gotta enjoy the new TV. So yes.
Yeah, I got that 70-inch TV, and I don't know what I'm gonna watch. I was watching Watchmen. Still haven't finished it. I think there's 3 episodes left.
I heard it's really good. I haven't watched it, but like everyone's
It's
just really good.
Fucking really good. Like it's better than you probably even expect, even with everybody telling you how damn good Watchmen is. It's fucking really good. It's definitely not for kids, but the thing is, it's a good story. Like it's an interesting story, and it talks a lot of interesting, about a lot of things that are relevant today. And they tell it, but it's like also like this fucking crazy story because they're like showing you stuff and you're like, what? Like, what does this have to do with everything? And it gets really weird, and there's like this 2 timelines, and if you know the comics, maybe it makes sense. But as a person who's never read the graphic novel, like
It's good, by the way.
I was lost a little bit. But the thing is, this doesn't take place. This takes
It's
place
after.
after. Yeah, 6 years after. But even then, like the weirdness of maybe the way it's told might make more sense to a person that's read it than somebody who hasn't. But it's really good, and it's amazingly shot. Like it's fucking beautiful. Like it's just so good how they did it, and how the camera work and the special effects. It's really top notch.
All right, I gotta watch it.
Top notch stuff. I mean, it doesn't give away. It's not a spoiler. There's just this part where somebody crashes through a window and they like do a rotation around them. It's like, god damn, that was really cool.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, you really gotta watch it.
I hate when shots are really good. Sometimes I'm like, how did they end up do that? I'm trying to figure out like how they did that, and then I'm thinking too much about that scene, and I missed like the next like set of action sequence.
Yeah.
Going back to
First-
Watchmen, like I remember watching I only seen the movie, and that was like confusing at the time for me because I was still fucking. I don't know how to watch movies at the point. I don't know. I don't know how to ingest that actually, and
Yeah.
it was really strange to me. Like I didn't understand. This is an X-Men. What's going on?
Yeah, where's the bad guy?
It's a super serious movie, and it's a blue dude, and
We're talking about Watchmen, Dirty Dwayne.
the Watch. Who watches the Watchmen?
Yeah.
It's like this.
But I'm specifically talking about the HBO the TV show on HBO, and I think we have 3 episodes left, and it's good. I guess it's just on HBO Max. But I guess there's no
Max.
season. There's no season 2, which is like the only disappointing thing about it, I suppose. So,
Is it Zack Snyder or is it someone else? Someone else?
Let me see.
Watchmen. Nicole Cassell. So I'm guessing not Zack Snyder.
Sorry, I missed that.
Zack Snyder.
What about him?
No, I was wondering if that was
He did the movie.
yeah, but I don't know if he did the show.
No, not the show. The show was by somebody else. And from what I remember is they want to do a second season, and the dude that made that was like, nope. Like I made it for 1 season, and that's it. And HBO originally was like, oh, we're gonna keep going, and they realized we don't want to piss them off because we want them to make other shows. So all right, 1 season it is.
We're gonna make this The Walking Dead and make it run forever, forever.
That's coming to an end too, by the way.
Finally.
So this came out. Actually, the last episode. The release is a year ago. So when I finish it, I'll give you guys a review. We'll talk about it. We'll talk HBO Watchmen. Maybe probably. I don't know if it's gonna happen this year because we're just busy with the move. But soon.
Real quick, I'm pretty sure we're not gonna podcast next week. Correct though? Next Tuesday,
Correct,
23rd, 22nd, 23rd.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
I'm probably not gonna be.
I'm down for it, but I'm pretty. I'll make it easier on you guys to say no.
So we're gonna take 2 weeks off then of scheduled streaming. It sounds
Yeah.
like.
I'll be popping in and out of streams.
Like yeah, I'm down to join extremes and maybe still do my retro rage on the 30th or the 23rd. Not sure, but I'm still gonna try to be on. But I'm not
like there's
committing to anything.
There's a lot of Cyberpunk I got to get through. I might just take over those days.
So pretty much, I guess we're gonna. I guess it's gonna be the last episode of the year. Anything left before we head off to 2021, folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls?
Yay,
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to us. Thank you guys for supporting us through this weird change that we went through. We literally did not expect it to go this long. We thought it was going to be a temporary thing, and we're going to be back to broadcasting in person. Which sucks that we haven't been able to do that. That said, kind of what came of it was kind of cool. I mean, I think I'm proud of us because we took something that a lot of people have thrown their hands up and given up with in their lives and their creativity, and decided I can't do it. I have limits. I can't get past them. And instead, we were like, fuck that. Let's see what we can do with this. And we did. And we made this podcast. We made this stream. We've had all kinds of special streams this year. We've been shaking our butts to karaoke songs. I did a 12 hours. I almost said Stand By Me stream.
Stand by me.
Last of Us stream. We've done spooky streams. We've done Heckin' Fun Game Night.
Terrible.
Heckin' Fun Game Night, which was like the funniest shit ever. Yeah, it feels like we did so much, and we did it impromptu. It was just kind of we had to do something, and we figured it out. So, as terrible as the pandemic is, and as better we would have been had it not happened, It did, and we responded to it the best we could. So I appreciate that a lot.
Good words, Link. I double down on what everything is Link said.
So, sorry to random, but remember, so the guy that did Watchmen, the TV series, is Damon Lindelof, and I think you would appreciate this, Edgar.
Yeah, the Lost.
He also was a part of Lost.
Yeah,
So
I know Damon Lindelof. Get out here, Bersy.
and apparently he did an episode of Phineas and Ferb.
And with that, we're gonna raid Bahamut.
All right.
So thank
Let's
you
raid the
everyone for 2020. It was a good.
Woo! Yeah.
It was a good 2020.
Yeah.
It was as good as we can make it.
Yeah.
All that.
We survived because of all of y'all.
Life gave us lemons, and we kind of made some pretty decent lemonade.
We made some salsa and we splashed some lemon on the tacos and
We had lemon tacos.
All right. Hasta luego.
Peace.
Bye.